Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing a aura combo deck built around this new aura, Demonic Ruckus, which has plot for 1, the only card in the set that has a 1 mana plot. You can cast it for 2 mana, and it says enchanted creature gets +1/+1. It has menace and trample, and when it's put into the graveyard, draw a card. So when I thought about this card, I thought, okay, what can we do with a plot on 1, then play something on turn 2 that we really want to suit up? And I thought about Light-Paws, because this card is incredibly powerful. It's a 2-mana 2/2, Legendary Fox Advisor. And it says whenever an aura enters the battlefield under your control, if you cast it, you can search your library for an aura card with mana value less than or equal to the aura, with a different name than each of the auras you control, and put that card onto the battlefield attached to Light-Paws. So essentially it doubles up every aura you play, and it counts the mana value of the aura as well. So if you plot this on 1 and then play Light-Paws on 2 and then immediately cast the Demonic Ruckus, you get to search your library for any aura that has 2 or 1 mana cost and put it directly onto Light-Paws already on turn 2. So that is pretty strong. So you could get a protection spell for it, the combat research, which gives it +1/+1 ward, and whenever it deals damage to a player, draw a card. Or you could get the Necrogen Communion, and whenever it dies, it would return back to the battlefield. If you suspect your opponent has removal, you can get either of those are good choices. But you can also get anything that could buff it up a little bit more. Say if you're playing against mono red and you know they can't remove it and you're just trying to get it as much toughness as possible. You got the Bestial Bloodline, which gives it +2/+2. Or if you know that they're going to have some blockers and you just want to trample over or give it haste right away with Hammerhand and get in. So a lot of options, and that's kind of why we have a bunch of 1-ofs in this deck. We also have the Etali's Favor, which is an aura that discovers 3 and gives +1/+1 to trample. And that is why we have the 1-of Draconic Destiny in the deck to search up with that if you have Light-Paws on it. And then the other cards that complement the aura theme here are the Jukai Naturalist, which is a 2/2 lifelink, and it says enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast. So if you are going to sort of hard cast the Demonic Ruckus, it makes that cost 1 less, and it also makes the Etali's Favor and the Destiny cost 1 less, and having lifelink is really useful to sort of race other aggro decks if you are buffing it up a lot. So very useful. We got the Kami of Transience, which is a 2-mana 2/2 trample, and whenever you cast enchantment spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. At the beginning of each end step, if an enchantment was put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn, you return it from your graveyard to your hand. So it works really well with casting a bunch of enchantments, as well as the Generous Visitor, the 1-mana 1/1, which gets a +1/+1 counter. You put a +1/+1 counter whenever an enchantment comes into play. And then the Toadstool Admirer, which has Ward 2, so it has a lot of protection, so you can really suit it up with a lot of different auras here safely if you think your opponent has any removal or bounce. So that is the core of the deck. We also have a bunch of 1-of legends that kind of work well. The Skrelv is nice to kind of, if you don't have the Ruckus on 1 or another 1-drop, it's nice to have that on 1, because then it can protect the Light-Paws or any of your 2-drops throughout the game, and also allow them to get through their damage. And we have the Calix, which is a legend, which gets +1/+1 whenever another enchantment comes into play. And if an enchanted creature deals damage to a player, you get to create a copy of one of your auras, which is very powerful. And then also 1-of Danitha, which also has lifelink and vigilance and trample, a great target for auras to suit up. And it says you can cast auras or equipment spells from your graveyard. So if you have auras that a creature had died, this can let you recast them. So a lot of powerful aura synergies. Auras hasn't really been great in Standard, but I thought I would try it out because Demonic Ruckus looks really powerful. So let's jump into the games and see what we can do. Alright, aura aggro, and looks like we have a decent hand. We got the Admirer into Maybe just play Skrelv. Or we could just beef it up, man. Oh, there we go. That's, I think, a better play here. And do the favor on... Well, just in case he has cut down, I think we'll go on the Admirer here. And Visitor, sure. Alright. Ooh. Maybe a fight rigging? Ooh, Light-Paws, nice. So, let's see. We can go Light-Paws into... let's put it all on here. And here. That is going to get the Hammerhand. Can't block. And swing. Down to 1, nice. Alright. Got Googly Eyes versus Googly Eyes, and see what they got. See if they have big fight rigging here. Nope. Alright, good game. Alright, Light-Paws aggro here. On the play. Decent hand. Let's run out the Toadstool Admirer. See if we can... Well, I like the idea of Light-Paws here. Because we kind of want to make sure that this resolves. Get there for 1. Alright. No blocks here. And... okay. I think what we'll do... go for... I guess we could go for this and this. And try to pump up the Naturalist here, but I think the better play is Etali's favor. And make sure we get something equal value. I think we're going to go for the Demonic Destiny. And Audacity. Probably here. And then get the combat research. Yep, there. Alright. That was pretty sweet. Fifth Spear, yep. Monstrous Rage, yep. And then, do we have 11 damage? I think we should. Between this and this and this. Let's see. Play out the Visitor. Play here. Up here. Yep, this should be able to get at least 1 more damage in. +2/+2. And Kami of Transience. Alright. Faster than mono red. Alright, Aura aggro on the draw. We've got a Naturalist. His hand is okay. All the colors. Try it. Although this we can't cast. But we did draw Janus Visitor, which is a good one. Okay, there's the Admirer. Not sure what they have. I think I could go Admirer plus Audacity. Okay. I'm into that. Okay, Herd Migration. So that means Domain. So will we just go all in on the Visitor here, maybe? Or do we... Yeah, sure. Get in the extra damage while we can. Okay, up the Beanstalk. Another Audacity. Well, just gonna do what I can here. And now we can go on the Toadstool. And swing. Ooh. Field time explosion, nice. That is going to wipe the board. Draw a couple cards. Alright, need a creature here. Didn't hit. Sure. Cycle. Nice. Cornucopia. No creature. Okay. Let's see what we draw off the top. Otherwise, this lifelinker will swing it too much. Alright, good game. Alright, Aura aggro on the play. We got an Admirer that we can just sort of dump everything onto and hope that's good enough. I'm all for that. Why not? What you want to do. So we could double plot this. But I think we'll just do this. Hit for 3. And, wow, that is a lot of Demonic Ruckuses. That is causing a lot of ruckus here. So, we will go here. And swing. Alright, blot it up. They need like 4 lands to... never mind. A Liliana, wow. I don't play that all that often anymore. Draw a card. Ooh, nice. There's Light-Paws and Light-Paws. Okay. You're saying there's a chance. Let's see what we can get here. Demonic Ruckus can get What is their life total? 12. I like... Combat Research would draw a card. This would prevent it. Or bring it back. I think maybe the Combat Research, just because drawing the card is nice, and we have another one in our hand. Sure, we'll go for that. And then, do we want to swing for 5 right here? Actually, would be, we'll trigger again. So, we can get an Audacity. This would be a swing for 7. And we don't mind, I don't think we mind discarding, but let's just go face here. And in Etali's favor, nice. See if we can finish the game. Discard a card. I think the Ruckus goes here. Tap land. Okay. Can't think of a card that would be a good thing to, or not a good thing to use this. It has Ward 1. Is that right? Yeah. So we'll go in. Yep. Yep. Draw. Okay, favor. Skrelv. Nice. Gives us a creature to sacrifice. See how much removal they have. If they have another removal spell, we're in trouble. Okay. Sure. Yep. Alright, that's a decent draw off the top. Just let us play a favor. And, ooh, Calix, nice. Put the counter on Calix. Yep. Map, sure. Okay, Knight on top, mills it. Oh, nice. Generous Visitor. Play that one. Go for the favor on Naturalist. Counter on Calix. The Seju. Okay, nice. Take the action. I do have a forest in here. Okay, see what we hit. Okay, Light-Paws. Not bad. Okay, no attacks. This can return my hand. Attack, interesting. Don't mind a double block here. They have a removal. That would be pretty bad for us, but Nope. Oh, creature, nice. Map. Sure. Red Knight. Mills. Okay. Land. And pass. Keep the attack. Okay. No blocks. Wow. Good draws on their side. Okay. Sacrifice. And return. X. Alright. Let's see what we can search up. Still have 4/4. Audacity. Audacity could... Well, it would trade off if we had Audacity. So I think I like the Ruckus a little better, or the Communion to bring it back if it dies. This gives trample, though. I think that's the play, and then go face. Or do we take out the Liliana when we can? Liliana. They block, they're going to go to 3. And they can hold this back up the Liliana. I think we actually have to take out the Liliana here.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Luck favors the foolish, after all.
It threatens to kill the Light-Paws in 2 turns. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, that is a mana sink. I don't know if we want to trade this for this. Maybe we do. If we trade that for that, it does let us bring... It does draw us a card, and also puts that in the graveyard. I'm going to go for the attack here. Okay. Creature. Draw the card. Oh, land. Okay. So this can 4 mana. Can I activate twice? No. So I think this is a little bit better. So this will put it up to a 3/3. Then it could be a 4/4. I could still double block it, so I'll just hold off for now. Play out another one. And yeah. Might as well not let them get a double block. Mills that. Wow, okay. Interesting. Okay. Pump. Ooh, that's a good draw. I'm okay with going all in here. Doesn't look like they have anything. I'll just swing here. Yep. And pump. Okay, down to 3. Melissa. This still is lethal, because we can double. We have 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go for it. Doesn't look like they have anything, so. Ooh, close one. Yep, draw a card. Good game. Alright, Aura Aggro. This is an okay hand. It's not the greatest because we have the Necrogen Communion in our opener, but we have 1, 2, 3 curve here. Looks like we're up against the Canadian Destroyer. I don't think any of my cards are Canadian, so you might be alright. Okay, good draw. I want to take damage from our lands. And I think this is worth playing out. So let's see what we have. An aggressive deck here. Ooh, good coffee scamp, okay. Okay, another Toadstool. I think we just go for the Kami here. And no attacks. Ooh, nice. Okay. It's a huge scamp now. Well. Yep, come on now. Swings. Let's see, if they have a Monstrous Rage. Well, I don't know if we're beating a Monstrous Rage. No, we are not beating a Monstrous Rage. Alright. Well, I think we're going to have to go for this and maybe hope to get lucky here. Hit. Ooh, another favor. Nice. Okay, that was good. Okay. Nice. Definitely opponent giving it the nice. And Calix. Okay. Well, that is a good one. I guess we'll pump, because this isn't gonna be lethal anyways. We'll pump the Calix. And take action, copy. And attach it here. Yep. And just buff this as much as we can. So we have a good defense here. That was pretty insane. See if they attack with anything. Debating. Yep, got a swing. And I have to block here because anything else, I mean, that by itself does 10. So, yeah, wow. All right, got there. All right, welcome back to the wrap up for today. This was a pretty sweet one. A lot of quick, powerful games going on. The combination of Demonic Ruckus into Light-Paws or any of these other 2-drops was really powerful. Etali's favor was really great. One game we just sort of chained them into each other with having a generous visitor out, and that just kind of put a ton of +1/+1 counters on everything. And Calix was very powerful as well. I would maybe up the number of Calix in this deck to 2 or 3 if you have them. You could maybe cut a Toadstool Admirer, perhaps. And I never really used a Necrogen Communion. I had some unlucky, I would say, opening hands with it in it, so that was part of why it never came up. But you could keep it in the deck. You could cut it. Not sure, but the Bestial Bloodline was pretty solid, and of course Audacity is one of the best auras, and the rest were quite useful as well. Let me know in the comments what you think about the deck, any changes or tweaks you might make to it, and hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video.